Let's take a look at my Q125 after the pen spreads. Hi everyone, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here today, I welcome you and I hope you'll stick around. If you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back. I'm so happy to have you here. In today's video, I'm going to flip through my Q1 completed planners. I've never done this before. So hopefully you guys will hang in there and be patient with me as we go through it. But what I wanted to show y'all is my catch-all and my social media planner. And hopefully we can get through it pretty quick. And I'm going to do my best to remember which stickers I used. So let's start with my catch-all. I am using the Happy Planner. I don't remember the name of this exact one, but it is a vertical layout. And yeah, I think I've completed most every weekend here. You know how that goes sometimes. I have, now you'll notice this is July right here. That's because I am using an 18-month planner that I picked up on clearance, and that's what just happens to be on the back of the perpetual calendar. But for the purposes of the 2025 planner, of course, it starts with January. So let's go on and have a look at what we've got here. So this is my completed monthly. I used the Kellofaplan Winter Florals Volume 3 in this one. My catch-all planner is pretty much my main hub. I'll put notations in here for whether it's related to work, social media, personal life, it'll all go in here. So anyway, this was my monthly. This was the first week I was using the new Kellofaplan. I think these were the I Love Winter. I think this was the I Love Winter book, and I loved these stickers. And y'all, I remember looking back, Lord have mercy, that was a struggle spread. So this spread was also from I Love Winter. I loved it. I always like the look of my planners after they're completed. When I first fill them out, or when I first decorate them, sometimes I'm kind of like, I don't know if I like it. But once I put pen to paper, then I do like it. And look at here, third week in January, and I already missed. But I think we were going through closeout at work for year end, and that was just kind of crazy. So I just did my best to add some notations. Okay, then we're moving on to the week of January 20th. I'm still in that Kellofaplan I Love Winter book. I remember being obsessed with this pink and tan. And I've got Simply Gilded washi tapes on here. And I don't think I told y'all what kind of washi tapes and stuff I used back here. Let's see, this was Winter Florals Volume 3. These little quotes here, these colored quotes, I pulled those from I think I pulled those from Seasonal Basics. And then the birthday words were just from my Happy Planner stash. And then here, this washi tape was actually from a holiday pack. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby years ago. This is an old Happy Planner washi. And this is a Simply Gilded washi. I have a lot of Simply Gilded washi tapes. I don't use them like I should because most of them have foil bows, and I'm not really into the bow scene that much. But anyway, let's keep going. So for the week of the 27th, again, I'm still in the Kellofaplan Winter book. You'll see that I use a lot of Kellofaplan stickers because I am an affiliate for Kellofaplan, and I love her products. So I do have tons of Kellofaplan stickers. All right, this washi is an old Happy Planner washi. And these little quotes came from the I Love Winter book. They were part of the set. And then this washi up here is an old Planners Anonymous washi. So moving on into February, I took these monthly stickers and I combined some from Kellofaplan Winter Florals Volume 3 along with Planny Thing stickers. I hope I'm in frame here, y'all. The glossy ones are from Planny Thing, but the reason I combined them is because the Planny Thing florals, which you can see one here is glossy, it matched the Kellofaplan, and I love it when they, match up across the product lines there. These little washi tapes here were from an old Happy Planner Valentine's box. I remember on this spread, I took Kellofaplan florals. I think these were Winter Florals Volume 3. And I combined them with some stickers from my Planny Things sub box. And what was that called? I think that was called Winter Days. And then the washi tapes. This little plaid washi tape is another Planners Anonymous. And this little diagonal stripe here is a Happy Planner. So I like that one. That one was kind of a busy week. And then we're moving into Valentine's week. This was put together using a Kellofaplan or a Kellofaplan box. I think it was called Love Blossoms. Anyway, she created the box as a fundraiser for a friend of hers whose child is in the hospital waiting on a heart transplant. So I used the washi, all the words, everything came strictly from that Love Blossoms book. So next up, Kellofaplan released her new Spring Florals Volume 3, and I was obsessed with that book. I have used it so much. So on this one, all of the florals and the boxes are from Spring Florals Volume 3, and then even the quotes came from there. So yeah, that's what I did on that one, and I kind of liked that. Originally, it was kind of open and airy, so I was able to, fill that in pretty good. So for the last week of February and moving into the first week of March, I again used the Kellofaplan Spring Florals Volume 3. And this time I took some of her words from her new planner words book, like reminder and important, today, noted. I pulled those out of there in this little to-do. So that was it for February. I hope this video is going okay for y'all. Like I said, this is something completely new for me. Okay, so now we're on my March monthly spread. And this one was a flashback. I went to the original Roy G. Biv for these florals, and I combined them with icons from her Spring Icons Volume 2. And by the looks of this quote here, that probably came from the original Rainbow Quotes. I love that book, and I use it quite often. But you can see how filled up my monthlies get, because I notate all kinds of things on here. So anyway, this one's quite full. And then we've got the first week of March. And on this one, I used Watercolor Boxes and Florals Volume 3. I think that was kind of an older book. And I combined it with her new Seasonal Quotes book. That's where I got these winter ones. So I love the look of these colors in here. I was so antsy for spring when she came out with that spring book. So this week in March, well, actually, my youngest daughter is a teacher, and she was on spring break, and she recently got engaged. So this week, since she was on spring break, we had wedding dress shopping plans, and I just thought these stickers were perfect for that. So again, these are from Spring Florals Volume 3. My washi tapes on here are from Happy Planner. And did I have some washi tape back here for y'all that I forgot to tell y'all about? Yes, these washi tapes were from a Planny Things subscription box. And then got these quotes from, I think, her new Rainbow Quotes book. But anyway, I really loved that at the time. So here we've got a few little sparse weeks. This was St. Patrick's week. So on this one, again, I was obsessed with the Spring Florals Volume 3 book. I brought in some washi tape from Planny Thing. And I loved these pinks and yellows. I'm not a yellow fan, but that week I definitely was. Okay, and then I think this is the last week in my March catch-all. This was her Kellofaplan's new Stripes and Florals Volume 5. I can't believe this is Volume 5, and I was just using it for the first time. I don't have any of the previous versions, but I liked using the words out of there. And it has washi strips and everything. That book is just a one and done. You don't need anything else. But anyway, that is the end of my Q1 catch-all planner. Now let's have a look at my Q1 social media planner. And for this one, I'm using the Kellofaplan dashboard planner, and I absolutely love her paper. I love the planner. Her dividers are double-sided, and I really like that. So normally on my currently page, I will fill this out usually towards the end of the month where I'm doing some tracking and stats. I will put a few things on here that I need to do. Now, y'all, this is why I do not decorate my monthly in my social media planner. I'll just decorate around the edges because the middle is where I have my color key and all of my tracking for when videos get posted and stuff. So on this one, I decorated this page here to coordinate with the divider. And that sticker book is called Seasonal Stickers 2025 Planner Set. She did a sticker book for each of her planners this year. So I always use that for my monthly. And so, you know, moving on, enough of that. This is the first week, which was New Year's. And in this one, I pulled Winter Florals Volume 3, I think. Let me see, which stickers did I use back here? I forgot to tell y'all on this one. On this one here, I did take some of the stickers from that planner set, but I pulled these florals from her her older book. It was called Winter Florals Volume 2. Yeah, I love that book. Okay, so here you can see I'm back to my old washi, and I used the Winter Florals Volume 3 on this one. I was really trying to find my way with how to use this spread because I was used to having the Happy Planner thing over here. So, you know, it's a learning curve. Initially, at least it was for me. Okay, on this week, I took an old Planners Anonymous kit. I used to subscribe to their stuff, and it comes with gorgeous papers. So on this one, I wanted to get those Planners Anonymous kits back out and start using those again. So everything on this spread, except for the date and the quote, is from Planners Anonymous. And the I think this kit was called maybe Into the Wild. But this quote is from Kellofaplan Rainbow Quotes. And this date sticker, I think, was from her dates. What is it called? Dates. I think it's called Dated Basics Volume 4. Y'all usually see me use that every week. Oh, looky here. We're back to that same week. I didn't decorate this week. I think, like I said, we were going through month end or year end at work, and we had some auditors in house and people from Dubai. So that was just, you know, yeah. That was just that. And there won't be any back planning because obviously I've already written all over those pages. So for this week, I absolutely loved these dark and moody florals. And I pulled these from Watercolor Boxes and Florals Volume 2. And then I reached into her jewel tone boxes for some additional boxes because maybe I had used this one previously, so I had used most of the boxes. I don't remember. And then these tapes are from Narrative Hues. These are Narrative Hues ink overlay tapes. I love using these things. I think they add so much color. So, of course, back here, I'm back to the Dated Basics Volume 4. And down here, my quote again. Both of these are probably from Rainbow Quotes. So, moving forward, it's only January, but I'm already starting to feel like I need to get some spring in my planner. I think these stickers were from Brilliant Blooms. I'm not positive. I think they were. When I look at them, I kind of start thinking about the watercolor boxes and floors, but I'm pretty sure these were from Brilliant Blooms, which was the book that coordinated with her Brilliant Blooms planner. And then I also pulled some boxes from Jewel Tone Basics. And again, I'm still using the Rainbow Quotes and the Narrative Hues ink overlay tapes. So that was January. I don't know what to do with this page. I would like to do something with it. I just don't know what to do with it yet. So I'm still kind of thinking on that. So for February, again, we've got the double-sided divider. I'm using the sticker book that coordinates. And I did have to pull some of these words and boxes from one of her, I think it was her Pastel Basics book. So yeah, still kind of learning my way with this thing. And then again, we've got our monthly that's just completely covered with all my markings and notes. These florals are from one of her older books. Where did I get these? I think these are definitely from her Roy G. Biv book. I think these are from the original one. And then again, of course, I pulled the quotes from the rainbow quotes. Okay, so the first week of February looks like I was pretty busy this week. On this one, I went back to the original winter florals for the deco and these boxes. But this quote here was from I think one of her newer books, maybe Winter Florals Volume 3. And then, of course, I've got Dated Basics Volume 4 for dating. In the Kellofaplan dashboard planner, the only thing that's dated is the monthly. So for the weekly pages, she doesn't date those. So I'm always pulling those out from Dated Basics Volume 4. So here in February, I've pulled another Planners Anonymous kit. I hope y'all like these kits because I'm really trying to get those out and start using them. I seem to have a huge, stash. So I tried something a little different this month, and I put down some of their washi tape to outline my workflow sticker. But these boxes here, I think are from Mojo Jojo Plans. And I don't remember which book that was, but in the Planners Anonymous, the boxes are fairly small, so that's why I had to go into the Mojo book for these. And then, of course, the quotes again from Kellofaplan. Okay, so in this week, we had a new release from Kellofaplan, and it was called Bows and Florals, I think. And I am not really into bows, but I thought these were so cute. And I loved that I could pull the alphabet stickers out of there to make my own words. That was kind of fun and different for me. So I did pull the quotes from, I think her new Rainbow Quotes Volume 3. I think it must have released about the same time as the Bows and Florals. So anyway, that was that week. Back here, I really got deep into my stash on this one. And I went all the way back to watercolor dashboard florals or something like that. I don't think I bought that book on clearance. I had never used it until now. But I really liked these bright colors this week. So that was a nice change for me. Because normally, I like pastels. And then I think this quote down here was one of her new rainbow quotes. So I prefer her rainbow quotes just because I like to be able to match the colors. But I mostly use that original. This was only the second quotes book I've had from her. Okay, so moving into March, we're getting into St. Patrick's Day. Again, I used the coordinating stickers. I think I had to pull this size from her dashboard basics or something like that. And I did take the words from her new planner words. I think it was volume 6 that had released. So I was okay with that one. And these stickers here, I remember this is one of the newer books. These are from Seasonal Florals Volume 3. I'm that one, she's got a set for each month. So I think these were actually the March. No, were these March? I don't remember what month these were, but I went ahead and pulled them out of there. And then these, I think these quotes were both from her, I don't know, her new seasonal quotes book. This one, I don't know if y'all watched this video, but y'all, this was such a struggle bus spread because I was trying to, split a box and use it for background, but I was building it in here instead of on wax paper. So that was almost an epic fail. That video took so much editing to get that thing ready for human consumption. But anyway, I had purchased her I Love Spring book on clearance. I think she had it. If you bought one thing, then this book, you had the option to purchase at 50% off. So that's what I did on this one. And then again, these quotes were in that book. And I took some of these planner words from her new, I think it's called Rainbow Words. So yeah, overall, I mean, I ended up being okay with it. It was nice and cheery once I got it done. And then, of course, I'm back to the narrative use ink overlay tapes here. So this week, I don't think I filmed a video for this one. I was really in a planner funk for a few weeks. I don't know if y'all remember me talking about that in my videos. But this one, I just sat down on my own and I used a Planny Things subscription box for this one. I think it was called Tea Books and Florals. And then the washi sub was, the washi is also from that month's sub, and it was called Evergreen Blush, I think. So yeah, all the washies, everything in this spread is from Planny Thing. So I really like the way this one came out. I love the look of torn paper in my planners. So I'll probably do a little more of that going forward. So in this one, we're getting into the week to where Kellofaplan released her plaid and florals book. And y'all, I love that book. I've used it quite a few times since then. These colored quotes are from Rainbow Quotes, the original version. And the florals are from that Spring Florals Volume 3. Or no, I'm sorry, I just told a story. These florals are from the Plaid and Florals book, as well as the washi strips. These are also in that book. And on this one, I used the washi strips to outline this. No, wait a minute. Man, I am just telling all kind of stories today. This is actually a box from Plaid and Florals. I didn't decorate around my workflow sticker this time. I guess I was scarred from last week's experience. I don't know. Okay, and then in this one, I went with the new dots and florals, and I loved this one. This one, I did use a couple of the washi strips. I think if I had chosen the dot washi, I would have been able to make it all the way around my sticker, but I chose the floral washi, and there wasn't enough to get all the way around it. So that's why I put those florals up there. So yeah. That was another one. These dates, of course, are from the Rainbow, or not Rainbow, Dated Basics Volume 4. And I'm not sure where this quote came from. I don't think it was in the book. I probably got it from that new Rainbow Quotes book. So anyway, that is the end of March in my social media planner. So guys, that is my very first completed spread flip through after the pen. I hope y'all like this video. If you did and you don't want to see more of these, or you want me to keep these going, please let me know and I will see what I can do as far as keeping these recorded for y'all in the future. So thanks for hanging out with me. If y'all like the video, I'd love it if you'd go on and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. And when you do, be sure to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. But anyway, guys, y'all have a great day, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.